one of our viewers on YouTube who goes by Matazana Mafia Fedora was asking, what do you guys think of the so-called English kilt? This is the one that has the English flag as the design on the fabric instead of being made out of tartan. And it's made by an English company. I think you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do you have thoughts on that? That's an example of what we're talking about with flags. So what do you think?
There's a few companies that make flag kilts to varying degree of flag. There's a Scottish company does the saltire in the pleats. So each pleat is a different section of the saltire. When you move, it moves. It's actually woven in the fabric.
You have an X on your butt.
Exactly. It's
interesting.
It's a target. So that is one way to do a flag kilt. Then there are other companies who will take things much more literally, where there's not a kilt made out of a flag, but a kilt made out of flag elements, where there's like a utility kilt with, red and white stripes and then a big, blue field with stars as the front apron or something like that. It's a bit on the nose. There's a company in the UK, I think they're in London, called Kilt. And they do a lot of very avant-garde kind of kilt fabrics done in a pretty traditional style, just weird fabrics. And they have a Union flag as a kilt. It's well done. I don't know if I'd wear it.
No.
I'm just stepping over the whole discussion or rat's nest discussion of flag etiquette and sitting on the flag or not wearing underwear underneath the flag and wiping things on the flag. I'm just going to sidestep that whole thing.
Please.
You're welcome. You're welcome for even bringing it up. That I'm going to sidestep it. And there's another company, English Kilt Co.
English Kilt Company. Yeah.
They do a white kilt with a red St. George's cross
of St.
on
George
the front, with some like 3 embroidered or
Plantagenet lions
or painted on English lions. It's not for me. It's
a kind of, it feels like it's something you'd have as a design for like a sweatshirt, like going to a football match, and then you say, well, I don't want this as a sweatshirt, I'll make it into a kilt. Because like I imagine the design with the English flag and the lines and stuff up here on like, whoa, go, but then let's put it on a kilt instead, and it just looks weird because again you got these red crosshairs right over your junk, and it's not aesthetic. It's just
okay. If I traveled back in time and had to wager, or if I traveled back in time and saw it, or had to wager how that came to be, I would say this: picture in your head 2 or 3 fashion designers at New York's Fashion Week, drunk, discussing what they're going to do to one-up the Scots is make a kilt from the English flag. And I don't know, that's kind of how I envision that coming to
I'm
be.
with you. I feel like it's a kilts are cool, but I'm not comfortable wearing it because I'm English, not Scottish, but maybe I can, they're trying to sell it to those people.
They're trying too hard with everything they did. They tried too hard. They made a sporran
way too on the nose.
With the cantle on the dress sporran was actually castellated, where it like graduated up. It was just a very odd shape. It didn't work.
Yeah. But it's definitely a fashion forward thing. Are you doing the kilt as a fashion forward? I'm going to put men in skirts, kind of be sexy, different, and modern, or are you going to be traditional? And this is definitely in the former category, and some people do it well. There are plenty of contemporary modern kilts that are cool. I don't think flag kilts are cool at all. They're just, I don't know. Limited use? Like, again, maybe wear it to a football match or something.
You can wear
even then, it's just
can wear it wherever. It's one of those things where I feel like they want to make a statement and have a strong, visceral thing.
Yeah.
And it's either you love it or you hate it. And it's... To me, I think the best way I can sum it up why I don't like it is it's too on the nose.
It's too on the nose.
I could have made a Flyers kilt with a big honkin' Flyers logo right over the center. I could have done, just black and orange in a Rob Roy check where it's like a checkerboard and it's just black and orange. You're welcome. But I didn't. I wanted to do something that looked traditional using those particular colors.
Yeah.
It just speaks to the heritage aspect more, and blending that with my normal sports fan life.
I think it speaks to the accomplishment of tartan as an art form. You realize
That's
that
fair.
tartan is an accomplished art form for making this stuff, so you're going to build on that as opposed to just tearing it down and forgetting about it. You know, I think I'm being a little bit surly with this.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
But
In the case of like Skilt, I don't think that they're tearing it down and forgetting about it. They're literally, they make out of like, upholstery fabric or curtains or like rose denim fabric, like denim fabric with roses.
This is
printed
totally
all over it. It's an art to them to do something very, very different.
yeah, so you can be cock of the walk, as it were.
Yeah,
so you stand out in a crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's different reasons for it, and I'm assigning reasons and rationale and thought where there may be none or there may be some. I don't know.
But it's all about your style. So if you like them, if you don't like them, let us know. I'm curious to hear what people think.
Yeah, absolutely.